Yo, what up? What up? This is a working series, and we are just going to mix this beat that I just made over here. I'm still learning. Yes, learning how to mix and master our beats properly and make it sound professional. So let's listen to let's listen to some part of the beat. Then after that, we just get into the mixing section. Get it? So let's go. Okay, so that's the beat. Yes, if you look at the rules and everything. So I'll just I will loop this part where everything is actually happening. Then I'll send everything to the mixer. I think nothing has actually been sent to the mixer for any processing. Yes. So I always tell you, we have mixing and we have sound designing. There are sometimes a certain sound might not be the way you want it, so you have to design it to sound the way you want it. Yeah, so I'll just send everything to the mixer here, then we start our processing. I will take the limiter off my master track. So I will start with gain staging, yes. So gain staging, the kick should be the most important one here. Yes, and this is an Afrobeat here, so the kick, snare or rem or anything that you're using plays a major role here. So the kick, I'm trying to hit at 9 dB. If it sounds loud and it's hitting at 12, okay, but if it's sounding low and it's hitting at 6, it's okay. So let's go. Okay, I think one sound didn't actually come. Why is it? I don't know why. Why? Okay, let me just check where the sound is. Okay, let me send it to the mixer. Okay, I just don't like the way it is sounding. Let me try and use cut some of the high ends and also use this guy here to see if it's actually going to work for me. So I'm doing sound designing, you get it? If you want really heavy, you can use the R bars from Waves to help you out. So I'm loading and let us see how it's actually going to be. Let me lower the frequency around 40. Intensity down. Let me reduce the volume. Okay, it's okay now, right? So and let's go to the it's too loud. We are gain staging, right? So around 12 and 15. And this is having some low ends there, so I'll try to use the EQ to So it's like I'm doing gain staging and also trying to treat the sounds well. Yes, it's having some low ends. So the reason why I'm cutting the low ends is because of the bass. The bass is too heavy. The bass that I use is too heavy, and I want some space for the kick and the bass to actually work well at the low ends. So this thing should actually take much of the low ends here, but you can see this sound is actually the frequency is happening much at the low ends and the mid range, low mid range here. You get it? Yes, and I don't want the highs to also be in the beat more like that. So I'm just trying to create some frequency space for this sound over here. That's why I'm cutting the low ends and the high ends here. This sound is too dry, so I'll add reverb to it and make it have some feel. Okay, let's still move on and see. Let me add the shakers to it and see how I'm going to feel. Okay, then let's go ahead and add the bass. It's really high, so let's bring it down a little bit. I'm trying to hit around 18 and 15 dB to see how it's actually going to be. So let me go ahead and sidechain the kick to the bass. You get it? Yes. Let us check the master meter and see. we're having headroom for mastering, right? So let's add our tones to it. Let me add the piano first. So I like to EQ the low ends of the piano and see if I can add some reverb to it. Add the fruity effector on it and see the result that I'm actually going to get. So I'll put it on a filter and just take off the bypass. Okay, and I'll make it a little bit of stereo down here, so I'll separate the sound a little bit around. It's like 20% density. Or better still, I'll just take the separation off, then add a reverb to push it back, and let us see what we will get from there. So I feel like this one is okay rather than the separation. Let me add the pad. So I'm cutting the low ends because you can feel if you are using studio monitors or headsets, you can see that the low ends is too much. And this beat, the way the other bass is, if you don't take care, you just mess up with the low ends and your beat is going to sound muddy. You get it? Yeah, so let me add a reverb to it to have some separation around the piano and also the pad. So I'm trying to design this guitar over here to see. reverb on it. Okay, let's see this sound. So it sounds cool, but I don't like the crash that came in over here, so let me just try and change it real quick. Where is it? So I'll just use this one instead of this guy. And we reduce the volume, and let me just balance the roll and the transitions over here. So let this guy come down a little bit. I'm trying to see where this guy is. Okay, 9 is it 9? Okay, which is too loud, right? So let's start the whole beat and listen. If it's quite okay, if not, then we do 1 or 2 things inside. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I realized that this guy here is actually a little bit loud. You get it? So if I'm going to do anything, he's the only one that I'm actually going to bring it down a bit. So I think everything is quite okay now. You can go ahead and master it or use it in a song or anything. So this is your boy King Series. Subscribe to this channel and comment down there whatever you want us to learn together. Yes, and I'm out.